Okay, I'm told we're back on the live stream, so I'll get back on the microphone. So, since we've been gone, we've got 10 minutes left of qualifying then. It's Young Guns on top with a 2:19.7, a very quick lap time. Was that Mansour or Leo Faddy? It was you? You just taking credit for his lap time? Shaking your head. Okay, so Mansour, 2:19.7. You've been practicing? You've been practicing? Yeah? Okay. Mansour recently passed his racing license, maybe that's why. Now he's a pro sim racer, teamed up with Leo Faddy, with many successful results in SWS, everything. And also, we cannot forget the one win at Las Vegas in the VGP last season. It's in, you don't remember? Leo won the Las Vegas VGP. It was crazy times, that one. I was very happy, obviously, understandably. It's TRT in second place, 0.6 behind, and look at the time difference between TRT and the machine. It's very close between those two teams. Team VGP, Nathan and Mohammed in P4 currently. And it looks like they've swapped over. 8 minutes left. I think everyone would have swapped by now with the amount of time left. Apex Nationals in 5th. 2.8 seconds back. Real Drivers, 2.9 seconds. Pretenders, 5.7. Trainees, 7.6. Oh, there's the Ferrari. Apex Nationals are driving the 296. Quick note, actually, for Shadi. Where is he? Okay, only 5 minutes of qualifying left. Are we going to see any change in the order? 50-50 have jumped back in the sim after having a bit of a break, which is understandable. And we can see Andre Fisch of Apex Nationals filming. What are you filming? I don't even know if he can hear me all the way up here. Car art shirt on as usual. Andre, he's locked in. You guys can hear me, or not so much. You can hear me? Watch this. Andre. Got him, I got him, I got him. What are you videoing? What are you videoing, filming? His lap time? You can't hear me? Here he comes, he's coming over. Oh, just posting? Oh, I thought you was like doing strategy. He's up on his time. Is it a valid lap? 2 temps up, the Apex Nationals right now. And if they finish that lap without invalidating, that will put them up into 5th place and passing the Pretenders, with Josh Lundell, I think, is driving right now for that team. Yash has finished his stint for qualifying. Team VGP, 4th place. The machine closing in on Young Guns. Nathan's dad in the audience, focused on work as usual. Always working. Pictures. You are Nathan Pope's official media manager. What were your thoughts on the season, or you don't want the live stream to know? Let's not talk about it. Is he racing this weekend? Oh, well, he said maybe. Okay, 2 minutes left of qualifying. Young Guns still on top with Mansour and Leo driving the Audi R8. The machine, what car is he driving actually? Is it the same car? I can't tell what that is from here. Go and have a look on the live stream. Ah, there we go. So there's the machine. Oh, he's driving the Aston Martin. That's what that beast is. There we go. 2:19.3, his best lap. And the Young Guns have dug deep and found some more time in the last minute of qualifying. So it's a 2:19.0, nearly breaking the 2:18s then. Your top team at the moment. Team VGP, what are they driving? They are in the Aston Martin as well, I believe. And TRT, the next team, they are driving the McLaren. The McLaren 720S. Going down the hill towards Eau Rouge. Let's stay on board with Artur Dodonka as he goes up through the hill then. And we will stay on this camera angle on this car, see if he can improve on his final lap. He crossed the line before the timer ran out. I wonder if he'll get the full lap or if it'll cut out before he makes it to the end. Reaches 263 down the straight on the brakes. Goes down through the gears, slides it in. That's that lap done and over for Artur Dodonka. Slides into the right-hander and he is done. Let's have a look at Apex Nationals. So this is on board with the Ferrari. They've just finished their lap. Let's go on real drivers instead. Ah, the Mustang is about to finish into the bus stop chicane. Again, throws it into the corner, slides it into a spin. He's going into the pits. Pretenders, Porsche, they've just finished 50-50. He's in the pits already. So qualifying comes to a close. We're going to head over to the grid, where I believe every driver in the sim, there's not going to be much time to swap over, so probably has to start the race. Unless they want to take the risk and quickly swap is up to them. Okay guys, the timer is on, 43 seconds till race starts, so jump into the sims and get ready to go. Can we have the screen on please, Bile, so that I can see the grid? You ready? Don't look at me, look where you're going. It's race start, very important. Okay, and if we can have a look at young guns on pole position, maybe on a TV cam, so that we can see everything else. Bile Young Guns, top team. It's a nice looking Mustang there. There we go. And the timer is started then. 2 hours and 30 minutes has started. The race is underway. They all head down to turn one, and the Aston and the Audi side by side into La Source, and they come down the hill. Can't hear any engines, but I'm sure they'll appear as they come down the hill towards Eau Rouge. Down they go, all in single file now, so there's not been any crashes in turn one. That's a lovely camera angle of sparks going up there, and it's the Audi that leads then of the 8 cars on the grid. So Young Guns lead from the machines, and Apex Nationals up into 3rd place. They've had a cracking start in the Ferrari. You can see them there, the McLaren of Artur Dodonka going down the inside towards turn 4. Gets it done. I think he's gone up into 3rd place as they slide around into the corner. Someone's gone off wide and across the grass. Hopefully they don't come on in front of everyone. But the Audi still leads. The Aston Martin and the McLaren side by side, and Dodonka moves up into 2nd place then. Goes down the hill, the Aston barging his way through Team VGP, I think there, or into the Ferrari of Apex Nationals, and the machine, who's currently on screen, in 3rd place. Goes a little bit wide there. Things like that will be investigated, but Young Guns leads the way with the McLaren of TRT then in 2nd place with Artur Dodonka at the wheel. Leo Faddy, I believe, leading the way. Mansour not in the sim. Oh, there we go. I can hear the engine now. That's the first time I've heard that in the race, but it's fine. Real drivers in P6 are all still pretty close together. Look at the back end of that Mustang. I must say, that's my favorite car, I think, the Mustang. Now the engines are slightly too loud in the venue, only a little bit, but it's fine. If we can have the intervals shown on the screen so I can see the gap between people. The two Porsches go side by side on the tail end of the circuit. And you can still see they're battling out, and the camera has cut away. So the Aston Martins side by side into the source, contact, smoking into the and a spin for Team VGP then. The two Aston Martins coming together. That'll be the machine, I think, who made that contact. I think I'll have a look at the replay and I'll come back to everybody. Okay, so the verdict is in then. So the young guns, Leo, going very wide on the bus stop chicane, has made Artur Dodonka very, very close in the McLaren, fighting for the lead. They didn't quite cut the corner. He did lose a lot of time, so there's no penalty for Leo at this time. And in terms of the two Aston Martins coming together, it was indeed Team VGP's fault. Went deep into the corner and then ended up spinning around. And TRT sets the fastest lap then, 2:21.0. Intervals are now being shown so we can see the gap between the drivers then. Look at the gap between your top two. If we can focus on them, please. TRT round the outside of the downhill right-hander. He's closed right in on Young Guns again. So Artur Dodonka right on the back of Leo Faddy. The brakes glowing. This is a replay on the main straight. You can see the live section in the bottom right still. Look at this Porsche side by side, turns across and the replay cuts out. I think they were about to crash. Great replay, Bile. Thank you for that one. He recorded crash. A little bit early, no problem. Real drivers just behind this car, but can we focus on the McLaren? Yes, we can. TRT chasing down your leaders, and it's only 7 minutes into your 2.5-hour race. But he goes wide and onto the gravel, and making mistakes like that will definitely lose him time. The gap now 1 second. So now we can go back to 5th place. Yes, the real drivers and Apex Nationals. Oh, contact again. We've got a 3-way fight here for 4th, 5th and 6th, I think. Or is it 5th, 6th and 7th? I can't even tell. No, it is 4th, 5th and 6th. That's Apex Nationals in the Ferrari. The Aston Martin goes through of Team VGP down the inside into Branchemont, then into the flat-out left-hander, and the Mustang comes through as well. Real drivers in a freeway fight into the bus stop chicane. Thinks to go down towards the inside. You need to go back to the freeway of 4th, 5th and 6th. Nearly contact with the Team VGP. And the Mustang gets a poor exit and ends up in 6th place. 2 minutes 20.5 for the machine, but let's focus on your 4th, 5th and 6th fight. You've got a freeway fight there. Apex Nationals chasing down the Aston Martin. We'll stay on this fight as there is less than a second between your 3 cars. And look at this, down towards Eau Rouge then. Apex Nationals in the Ferrari, right on the tail of the Aston of Team VGP. Nathan driving right now versus Zhao in the Apex Nationals car through Eau Rouge, up the hill. I haven't had any reports yet of any corner cutting, but I'm sure some of the teams, when it gets later into the race, will start referencing any advantage gained. Keep an eye on the Mustang of real drivers in P6 as they will close in. Any battling to be had in 4th and 5th will allow the Mustang to close in on the fight. So half a second, 6/10 of a second between them as they go down the hill into the fast left-hander of Pouon. The machine 1.8 seconds. Got Mansour doing a load of maths for the fuel calculations. What's the situation? You're gonna... Oh, let's get that on live stream. Say that again.
I exactly know how to make the strategy. This is like in the bag for us, you know.
He said on mic, he exactly knows. Off the mic, I don't know, bro. I just got told to make a strategy. I don't know what to do. It's fine, it's fine. Let's have a look. I actually haven't done, I told you before, right? I haven't done a full fuel run test, so I don't know the strategy. But right now, your leaders, we've got 53 litres of fuel left. Yellow flags in Sector 1, apparently. You've got 12 laps, according to the estimation of fuel left, have your leaders. The Mustang still closing in on 4th and 5th here. Very, very nice. 13 laps left. Nice and easy on the fuel is Apex Nationals. 13.6. Oh, even better on the fuel is Team VGP. Are we fuel saving over here, or are you just getting involved in all the fights? That's a good thing. That means you're having fun. Don't look at me. You focus on where you're going, You've been doing well so far. 2nd place, 2.5 seconds to gap, but nearly had the, well, he had the fastest lap for a little while. I wonder if anyone's going to forget to put fuel in their car. That's always a funny one. You're going to forget to put fuel in the car? Inshallah no, says the pretenders. Half a second up. Saying his estimated time is 2:21. That's rapid. Where does it go wrong? Okay. We got the 2 machines here going solo. The solo guys having to, when they stop, get out, walk around the sim, get back in. The team drivers not having to do so, they can just directly swap over. The machine is actually closing in on TRT here. So, the Aston Martin of Jad, half a second up, on for a 2:19 lap time. He's got a couple of purple mini sectors here, and he's only around 8/10 behind. Or 2 seconds behind now it's saying, sorry. 2 seconds back from TRT. As they enter the bus stop chicane then, you can see the smoke on the brakes of the McLaren 720S up ahead. The only McLaren on the grid, but he's had a great start. And the last lap time was 2:20.4 versus a 2:19.9, so the machine is flying right now. 2 tenths slower than Leo Faddy though in the Young Guns car in first place. So that'll be a close fight when that comes in. Oh, welcome to Ahmed, GR Supra admin and member of Sector 1 Drivers Club. They're over here. He's the fan of Nice and Gently today. He's got an arm injury, has Mr. Al-Hassani, from a cyclist. Cycling incident, let's call it that. We're live on YouTube, so we don't want to go into details. Oh, Nanya going very, very wide at turn 1, but loses 2 seconds, so it's fine, no advantage gained. 8/10 between the machine and TRT. And look at Yash flying through Eau Rouge in the Pretenders car. I think they are both in Porsches by the looks of it. Ah, so these are the 2 Porsches that were fighting earlier. Bile or Shadi, if you can play that replay of the Porsches, if you still have it. If you don't, then it's okay. But I now know who are the Porsches involved. Ah, look at this. Here they are then. One of them sliding around the bus stop chicane. This is your trainee versus Pretenders. Watch this. Here they go, down the main straight. One of them starts moving across. The Aston is going slow. And then, bang, spins around. Which one's this? Is this you, Josh? Yeah, but it's your team. It's your team. I'm so glad that that sort of awareness has not been seen on real autocross or time attacks, which is great to see. A little bit of contact. No penalty needed, though, understandably, because the guy that caused the incident ended up losing the most time, so we don't need to penalise it. At 6/10 the gap now. Looks like a little bit of a pace drop for Jad. I wonder if he's gone into fuel saving mode. Let's have a look at the fuel situation. 46.1, 12 laps remaining, 2 hours and 15 minutes into the race. Don't worry, I won't be talking for the whole 3 hours. I'll try and do most of it, but 50-50 will need a break at some point. And I'll jump in and help out. 43 litres and 10 laps remaining. Oh, thirsty driver is Arthur de Donker on fuel. It's revving that McLaren. I bet that's the flames coming out the exhaust, just burning a little bit extra. 224.7. 225.4 for the Pretenders, 226.5 for trainee. So Ahmed, on his first time in 50-50, is doing some very, very nice lap times then. He's currently faster than trainee and Pretenders by about a second, which is good to see. Drivers, I think it's their first time here. Let's have a look at their lap times at the moment. 229.9, yes indeed. Do you know what, the top 6 putting in some quite decent lap times here in the GT3s, but now from this point really consistency is going to be key. So the race is settling down. No real fights on track at the moment. And now it's going to be about consistency. Who can make the least mistakes? Good stuff. Young Guns, fastest lap, 2:19.2, still improving. Oh. That was me getting punched in the gut on live stream. Okay, so we've got a change for second and third position then. The machine has passed TRT in the Aston Martin. Do we have a replay of this battle or overtake, if we can find that, so that I can see what happened? I was just in reception. Oh look, they knew it was coming. So, oh, he went wide at Blanchimont and the Aston just swoops around the outside before the braking zone. Oh, nearly comes back, gets a nice switchback out of the bus stop chicane, and it does get the run down towards turn one, but I'm guessing the fight ends here into the brakes. Yes, it does. So the move on then from the machine on TRT was decent. 4 seconds now between VGP and Apex Nationals. It's going to be close, I think, between some of these teams, and Leo Faddy still finding time with a 2:19.0. No pressure to Mansour when he jumps in the car in 9 laps time. We're going to have to pause the commentary in a second for maybe about 30 minutes, whilst 50-50 has a break. He's going to come into the pits this time, I believe. And then we'll swap over with myself. And I'll take a bit of a break. Maybe I can commentate whilst I'm driving, I'm not sure. I need someone to hold on to it. I need a mic stand. You want to be my mic holder? No. Josh Lundell says no. I ain't being no one's pretend. What? Yeah, I would think so. You should be able to do it without changing tires, no? There's no tire wear. Unless it, so does it change them or not? I don't know. I've never tried. I'm about to find out. That's it. No rush. Yalla. I'm going to jump in now, and I'll see you all in a reasonable amount of time.